What's up with these specs? He's a dickhead. You bring me your widgets. I tell you no, but you've gotta have it. Don't tell me what you need. You make me cold till my eyeballs see. You're the biggest prick in the office. Think the coffee pot's a good place to piss. Don't have more features, you creep. You're feature creep. You're the feature creep. You slap your dick on the requirement sheet. Put away your feature creep. Stop creeping up on me. You took out your cellular phone. I don't know who you are. I wish you'd leave me alone. Don't care how it beeps. Don't care how many songs it keeps. Don't show your features to me. Because you're feature creep. Yeah, you're the feature creep. You slap your dick on the requirement sheet. Don't show your features to me. Stop beating up on me. Combo box, I'm karate kicking you in the crush. I see your changes in red.
What's going on, guys? Hey! We are recording on a weird. It's like a weird, right? It's like experimenting. We're doing a lot of things are happening in the Burrito Boy studios. We're recording on a Thursday. We usually gather around on a Sunday. We usually go to church, right, guys? We go to church, and then we come and record our vulgar podcast. And then we go get drunk or something. But it's Thursday. It's weird. It's because I'm going to California on Saturday, guys. Whoa!
Congratulations.
Overprivileged. I gotta go sell a kidney.
Again?
Gotta go. I know how many. Damn it! How many? I only have one now. But yeah, California is. So hopefully I come back alive, guys. If not, you're gonna have to continue. I bestow the soundboard to you guys, to Matthew and Joseph.
Great! There's gonna be a custody battle.
it's gonna be at the.
I know how to start everything up. You record. Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Every other weekend, you have visitation rights and shit like that for the soundboard.
Just show up, Joe. I'll do everything.
Yeah, just show up, man. I'll do everything. God damn it!
Just like, oh wait, no.
Oh Jesus!
So dumb. What the
whoa! Oh jeez, did I get loud? Did I get a little loud?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little.
All right, got loud. Guys, how you been, man? It's been a while since I seen you. Is it too loud, Joe? He's all freaking out. I see him. He's like, "Oh God, it's my ears."
Your voice is like naturally loud.
It is, dude. In the bedroom, it is.
Right. I wouldn't know about that.
Whoa! Why is that so loud? Jesus Christ! Try turning your headphone volume down, because it might sound loud here, but it's gonna kind of come out a little low on the.
Yeah, that's why you're the technical genius.
All right, how's it now? Am I blowing your eardrums? Am I blowing your mind? Am I blowing your mind right now?
We're good. That's good.
Okay.
Good? Okay.
Wow.
So
yeah. So we MacGyvered. So we're doing an experiment right now.
Everyone wave.
Dude, that's a good shot, man. That is a good shot, dude. You got everybody, I think. Did you get my good side is on this side. Son of a bitch. Not this side. Yeah, I told Matt to bring his camera because let's get that to good use, So unfortunately, this room is a little too small, to get a good angle and stuff like that. So I think we put it in a corner. We pretty much, what do we got? Yarn? We're holding it out with yarn.
Yarn and push pins. Yeah.
We'll MacGyver that motherfucker. So it's pretty much a test. I mean, it's for me to mess around with. Hopefully, if it actually comes out good, I will put this the master track with the video and see how that comes out. So we can't make any mistakes, guys. We got to go straight through.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up, Joe. It's always Joe. It's always that one guy.
Yeah, it's always me.
We don't need to just call me Hun. Did I just?
No.
Okay.
I'm that one guy.
We don't need. We don't need a chink in the chain, dude. We don't need a chink in the chain. All right. So Joe, what you been up to, man? I know you've been working a lot now, man. The weekends now.
Yeah,
that's
the weekends,
very rare, dude.
The weekday.
Yeah,
my schedule during the week's changing all the time now.
Seriously, you're like, I work 6 to 1 and then 11 to something.
Yeah, they got me work midday, night.
Is this at the school? Or
yeah.
At the, okay.
Joe is a professor, guys. Joe is a professor of for
gifted students.
Gifted student. You got to injure yourself or something.
Yeah.
How did Xavier get injured again?
Depends what storyline.
Yeah.
I don't know. The newest one that he was in.
Well, the newest one, he was the Magneto shot it. Well, Magneto was deflecting bullets, and he shot him in the back. In the comics, he was fighting a demon named Lucifer who dropped cement. Dropped a cement slab on him.
Well, which one do you prefer?
I always prefer comics over movies.
Okay. All right. So you gotta first of all shave off all your that beautiful hair, right? That beautiful hair.
My mane.
Are you gonna get weak and stuff? Do you get like weak? Is that like where your powers are, like your hair?
No, my powers are actually in the beer can.
Oh my cock! I thought I was gonna say that, dude. It's all my cock.
I think we're looking at a new Joe. Past Joe would have said definitely cock.
Matt, are we coming in at 720 or 1080p PPP?
We should be at 720p.
Are we coming in at 360?
It has the capacity of doing 1080p. So
okay.
I think that's the setting.
All right.
On,
it's weird, man. I feel like we're being watched right now or something. It's
like
weird.
Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Don't look at the camera.
Obama's checking up on Joe, man. He's checking in on you, dude.
You can't spell unconstitutional without NSA.
Well, yeah, did you hear that they passed it? The NSA could continue doing what they're doing, so they're going to continue monitoring for the next 5 years until they have to vote up again. So yeah, Joe, just be careful when you're on the phone.
I'm pretty sure no one actually voted for that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna find key words. So Joe, you can't mention bomb or death to Obama. You can't mention any of that anymore, right? So
there goes our show.
Yeah, shit, dude. Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
I can imagine Obama. This is what I gotta do. I gotta listen to Alicia Dirt. Oh, it's Monday or whatever day I release it on. Whatever.
The nerds are talking about me again.
Kill them all. Yeah. Seriously. But no, I mean it's scary, dude. Because what if if they've listened to like people having phone sex and what if
sexting?
Sexting. What if you happen to just mention the word bomb during
that
sex?
Ass is the bomb.
Yeah. Send a whole team to. Serious, but no. Have you guys, Matt? I'm gonna ask Matt because I don't know. Joe, have you ever had phone sex? I know. See, damn it, Joe. No. We had a smooth show, and then you had to bring the porno into it because of that video.
We set the record for it now.
The video we have,
whole 3 minutes.
It has like a casting couch feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm auditioning right now for.
We can just blur Joe's head out.
Joe, have you ever had phone sex before? No,
I haven't.
Okay, all right. How about you, Matt?
I didn't pay for it.
Well, no, you know what I'm saying with a girlfriend. Obviously, don't mention her name or her names or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. It's
long distance relationship.
It's always weird at first. It's always weird, because like the first.
What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then it's getting all hot and heavy, and it's just for me it doesn't work.
Then your
for
mom
me.
walks in.
Mom.
So I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Mijito, what are you doing? Nothing. Checking my schedule at work. Imagine that. It's crazy, man. Phone sex. Joe, try it, man. Obviously, don't pay for it. Try it with a girlfriend.
Okay, so don't go to a payphone or do it.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to. Do payphones even exist anymore? Like, I haven't seen a payphone in a while. It's all run down and everything. So. I finally saw Pacific Rim. Speaking of sex, phone sex.
What'd you think?
I saw it in 3D, dude.
Yeah.
It was the first movie I saw with with having glasses on. I don't know. Do you get used to it? It's a pain for me.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Putting the fucking 3D over glasses.
Was it the IMAX or?
Yeah, no, it was an IMAX. It was just normal.
Okay.
It was on a smaller screen, so I felt
the
like
IMAX ones actually work well.
Okay.
Because they're
go
so
over.
much bigger. They can go over. Yeah, bigger.
Oh, they're bigger, right? So I enjoyed it. It's probably the best 3D that I've seen in a while. It was made for 3D. It looked pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big giant Evangelion movie, pretty much. It's
pretty much
without the whole religion and angel, whatever the hell they were using in the anime. It sucks that it's only made not even $80 million. Worldwide or in the United States alone, but Grown Ups has gone to fucking gross.
I did just watch Grown Ups too.
Oh, did you? Like
it was on my favorite website, but
RedTube.
I thought it was really, really reaching. I thought the first one had a lot more substance to it.
Yeah,
and
I've heard
a lot more heart. This one was just
a lot more heart.
Yeah,
this one was just
was Rob
one
Schneider
dumb.
Was Rob Schneider was not in the second one?
No, he was not.
What happened? He
Holy
was in the
shit.
first one.
I didn't even realize it until now.
Hasn't he been a staple?
Shaquille O'Neal's in it.
I seen the preview for that.
He's the best character now. He passes out drunk at the party in Adam Sandler's daughter's playhouse, and his head's sticking out of the window, his arms, legs. And he sees his brother gets in trouble. He just bursts the house apart, and he's goes to help his brother, who is the other black guy from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. So it wasn't no. It's a thumbs down.
Watch it, rent it. I mean,
definitely, or
Netflix it,
or download. I mean,
watch
legally
it.
Download it,
legally stream it to your computer.
Legally stream it while it's at the same time it's in the computer or the theaters or whatever. So yeah, I got to go to that. I've still yet to go to that website. I'm scared, dude.
They've actually made it a lot better now.
They upgraded the technology
a little bit. Like the advertisements used to be so overbearing on it because unless you pay for the membership, you get ads every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Usually the one that you get 4-second preview and then you get an ad. They seem to have gone away from that ad and they do it after 5 minutes of watching. And every other ad it has the option to skip.
Oh, there you go. I feel bad. Look, who hasn't downloaded movies or whatever through crazy sources or whatever? But the best time to download movies is always during Oscar season because a lot of people get a hold of screeners. You know how they send screeners to everybody during the award seasons, and they always end up in the torrent sites. Because the only reason you can tell they're screeners at the bottom randomly screener for your consideration. Hey Hidalgo or whatever the heck. Consider this movie for an Academy Award. But it was a good movie. I hope they make a sequel. They're talking about a sequel, so I will.
Pacific Rim or Hidalgo?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the sequel for Hidalgo, but I don't think that's gonna happen because
I really don't see the need for a sequel because I think spoiler alert, they took care of the problem.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But then again, another portal,
a prequel or something. But they blipped. I thought they blipped the home dimension.
Did they? Okay, probably. But all right. Well, there could be another dimension.
There is that straight to DVD prequel, unofficial prequel. That was Atlantic Rim.
There is other Pacifics. There is other oceans. And,
Indian Ocean Rim.
Yeah. The
Indian Rim.
Arctic Ocean.
It'd be Bollywood with dancing and shit like that for that one.
Rim.
Mediterranean.
That's not an ocean. That's a sea.
Well, let's not get all technical up in this show. What is this? An educational show?
Speaking of educational shows,
yes.
See the new Bonkers.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Should I say yes and say that I?
Well, it only got released yesterday or today.
Yeah.
So
I am the worst fan ever. Okay, so I've seen the last what are they, up to 4 now. What happened to the Gonkers? One of our favorite web series ever. Are you guys still liking it? Are you guys still liking the show?
I think Episode 3 is probably my favorite so far.
Okay. Do they get really racist?
That was the beginning of that.
Did you get offended? Did Joe get offended?
I wasn't the one they offended.
Basically, this new episode's all about the puppet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how he's getting
spoiler alert.
He was getting too much screen time, and one of the Gonkers was blackmailing the producer.
What?
That he needs to be in every scene with the puppet, or every scene that the show does, or else he's gonna walk. Dude,
that's awesome.
So that means they cut out Kane's time. He's like, and Kane's like, I don't give a fuck. He's the actual actor.
Oh, the actual is actual. If you guys are curious, what the hell we're talking about is what happened to the Gonkers. Just look it up on YouTube. You'll find, I think, how many? 3 episodes you said, or 4?
4. They're up to
There's
4.
4 episodes. Or Gonkers.com. Very good friends of ours. Hopefully we'll have him on the. Like I said, we'll have him on the show again when they premiere their movie. We got to ride on their fame, guys. Come on now. We got to. No. So, Joe, what's any word on getting a female on the show?
I'm working on it, but you're
any prospects?
Oh yeah, I got 2.
Do they know?
Did you get on OK Cupid yet? Did you make?
Oh
make
yeah, what happened? It's been 4 weeks since we last talked about it. I think
I forgot. I'll do it tonight.
There's plenty of girls out there. There's like Comic-Con and cosplay.
Oh, Jesus. That wasn't his man either.
Or openly about it on their Cupid pages.
Yeah, I've noticed that there is a lot of cosplayers.
But they always ignore me.
That's true. Are you the one that initiates the conversation?
Usually.
Okay, I don't. I've usually they message me first. Hey, what's going on? Hot stuff. So no, they don't. They don't say that. Joe, yeah, you're missing out, man. A lot of cosplayers I've noticed, especially in the Phoenix area. That they apparently they go to Phoenix Comic-Con and stuff like that, but. I don't know if they're really single or not, so it's a very confusing field, but you should get in there, have fun, and then next thing you know, he's married and living in a trailer park somewhere. Then we're gonna have the podcast from there.
Northern Scottsdale trailer park.
What? There? Hey man, don't make fun of Scottsdale, man. Jeez. I love that place. No, I don't. I don't venture into Scottsdale, Arizona. No,
I would more likely go to Glendale.
Glendale, next to right in the parking lot of Jesse James Comics. He does. Yeah. Have you seen how big that parking lot is? It's ginormous.
You see all the add-ons he's doing, and now.
How's his hot dog cart open?
I don't know, but he allows pets in there now.
Well, there you go. You can bring your devil dogs that you have. Your fucking they don't like people of color.
They look like rats now. We got them groomed.
What's your dog's name again? What is the name?
The little one is Toke, and the bigger one is Harley.
Toke. All right.
My dad was a child of the '60s.
So yeah, guys, it's been crazy. So hopefully we'll get a female in here, but if we have to pay them, no, we don't.
And we'll have to hide the camera a little bit better.
Yeah. Put it in a box of tissue.
Couple more.
Are you saying that if a female comes into this little room that we have now, they're gonna be uncomfortable with the camera just kind of blinking or whatever?
No.
Come on now, you want to be a star, don't you? Oh, yeah. No. Look, I want unfortunately, I noticed that if there's a female on the show or whatever, it does increase listeners because that's how it is, man. You want to get that oh my God, there's a girl in there. Oh, let's listen to that show and stuff like that.
True.
So yeah, well, damn it, Joe, why aren't you a female?
Boobs equal ratings.
That's true. Titties or whatever equals ratings and stuff. So Joe, you do have the long hair.
I know, but
just get rid of the beard.
I let you down again.
Do from Silence of the Lamb. What was his name? Buffalo Bill. Tucking in between the nose. Yeah. So do something like that, man. But no. I think this is enough, guys, man. If you don't like it, go listen to I don't know. This American Life or whatever the heck NPR show that you guys like. But we had Corey on the show last week, man. What do you guys think of him, man? No bashing, obviously, but he's a cool guy.
I can't tell if he's white or black.
He's albino. Is he albino?
He's albino African. No, of course. In all seriousness, Corey's a cool guy.
Cool guy, man.
Yeah, he always brings a beer.
He
Some
brings
really
beer and then
tasty beer.
he brought beer. You brought beer. So much beer flowing, dude. It was literally like I was like, oh god. It was,
have to get some to the kids outside. Man.
Seriously, we gotta go. There's kids. We have kids outside. There are minions. There are helpers. Guys, are you at all interested with the royal? What is it? The baby? Was it
the royal bastard?
Yeah, the royal bastard, Prince Harry, or I don't know, whatever, Game of Thrones or whatever. Did you see that picture of the Lion King or whatever?
Yeah.
Was it? Who was the bad guy in that?
Scar.
Scar was the brother or whatever. It was hilarious because he used to be third in line. Now he's not third in line to be king. He got
he's
knocked.
Fourth now.
He got four. He's fourth, and it's like the scenario of Lion King almost.
Or Shanghai Knights.
There you go. That's right. Shanghai Knights. Wow. Joe, are you at all interested? Do you even care? Because everywhere I look, Twitter, Facebook, everybody's like, oh my God, the baby, Boy George, or whatever the heck it's the baby's called. I think it's George.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really follow the news too. I mean, I see it in the news because it's all over.
Did you hear the town crier audio?
Yeah. He was like,
on July the 25th, 7 p.m.
I'm sorry, British people. Like, there's some hot British chicks or whatever, but like they
Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah. What happened? Last thing, but that wasn't Bedazzled the last thing she did, or something like that.
There's like someone with her and Sam Neill, isn't there? When she's like topless on a sailboat the entire movie.
No, that's Nicole Kidman.
Well,
that's Nicole Kidman, right?
For there's that one, and then there's another.
They made a sequel. I have no idea. It's a movie called Dead Calm with Billy Zane. Billy Zane is the bad guy.
Takes a flare to the mouth.
Oh, spoiler! Joe hasn't seen it. Have you seen Dead Calm?
No.
Okay, well now you have.
Well, now you need to because there's a guy who gets a flare gun shot in the face.
That's true. It's literally the whole movie is Billy Zane, Dr. Grant, right, and whatever Nicole Kidman on a boat for an hour and 40 minutes. Literally, that's
Dr. Grace from Batman.
Yeah. That there you go. That one. I forgot she was in that.
Chase Meridian.
Forever. Val Kilmer, man. Val Kilmer, best Batman. No.
Adam West.
Negative.
Adam West. Oh, no. Yeah, for the old timers. Is he still the mayor in Family Guy? Or right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mayor West.
Yeah, Mayor West.
Mike.
I love that. But you're not a fan of Val Kilmer. You weren't a fan of George Clooney. There's a one-off.
Not when they were Batman. I mean, I like them in other movies.
Okay. Jeez, what? Imagine.
Well, George Clooney kind of lost it for me after he left Facts of Life.
Did anybody out of everybody there, was George Clooney the only one that kind of made it out with a good career? Because I don't know who the other characters.
Did he go from Facts of Life to ER?
Yeah, I think he did. To Roseanne, if I'm not mistaken. He did a stint in Roseanne. I do remember that in the first season or two.
Cloris Leachman had some pretty good. But I think she was big when she came in.
Is she still alive?
I think so.
Okay, she's really old. She's gonna be like that one Betty White or whatever that just won't. She just keeps 91.
Yeah, Rage in the Cage, Betty White and Cloris Leachman.
Who would win?
I think Cloris Leachman has the reach.
Whoa. Do you want to find out? Do you want to find out, Joe?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Well, age. Yeah. Age, man. Age is just a number, dude.
Yeah.
Age is just a number that'll get you in trouble if you. Joe's like, yep, believe you me.
15 will get you 30, right?
I wouldn't know, sir. I wouldn't know any of that situation. No, but I was thinking the other day. It hurt me when I thought. I was like, oh, I got too much thinking.
I think you're thinking too hard.
I am thinking too hard. I was watching. What was it? Remember Disney Afternoon after you get
when they had the blocker card?
Yeah, you get out of school. What is it? Tailspin.
DuckTales.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh my God!
It went DuckTales, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, and Darkwing Duck.
See, this guy knows.
And Gargoyles.
Okay, so yeah.
I miss Gargoyles because I was not a big fan
they
of
would
that.
always rotate him out, if I'm not mistaken. Like one would not just stop showing up, and
I
a
think
new
DuckTales
one.
was always there.
Tailspin was always there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What was your out of all of those? What was your favorite?
I don't know. They were all really good back then. I'm gonna go with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers because I was just a big fan of theirs as a kid.
Hell yeah, man. Mine has to be Tailspin. I love Tailspin.
Tailspin was good too.
I love all the who was the main pirate guy, the bad
Don
guy?
Carnage.
Don Carnage, man. Hell yeah, dude. That was my favorite. How about you, Matt?
I was more of a Gargoyles fan.
Gargoyles. It was actually really serious.
It was a really deep show.
It was, man. It was
until
really,
they started going through time and shit on the Goliath Chronicles.
Usually,
got really shitty.
Isn't that when a TV series, usually like a fantasy supernatural TV series, usually goes downhill a little bit when they start messing around with the time?
Well, Quantum Leap did it right off the bat, so I don't know.
Quantum Leap is already jumping the shark already.
Anybody finds out he's God or something? Is that how?
No. I saw. Did you see the ending of Quantum Leap?
No.
He literally, a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it 20 years ago, whatever. He is lost in. He just keeps jumping for eternity, pretty much. He never made it back. I was mad. It gave me that ending of like the Elf ending. You know what I'm saying? It like no resolution. Did he get captured? Did the FBI get him?
Did they shoot him?
Did they kill him? I mean, at least give me some closure of any kind. Jeez.
Well, they did make a TV movie of Alf.
Okay,
where they closed it, but I don't
Okay.
remember what exactly happened, and I don't know how the cartoon Alf ties into that.
Wait. So what? Did they feed Alf cats? I mean, I don't remember.
He always wanted to eat the cat.
Okay, but he didn't eat cats. Like his diet didn't consist of cats. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that'd be
thought it did
crazy.
on that.
Did he eat cats? Imagine that.
He ate a lot of cereal, if I remember correctly. And he something about dust bunnies. Was he befriending them or is he trying to eat them?
I can't remember.
He's like training them.
Joe,
to be his
Joe
army.
grew up in that time. I was barely born in that time.
I remember because I had like a little kid's like a nursery book of Alf.
Oh my god, dude! Muppet Babies, man! Come on, man!
Oh, that was awesome.
Fuck yeah!
Dude, the best Muppet Babies.
Barbara Billingsley is the nanny.
They never showed like all they showed was her feet.
She had the same stockings as the Wicked Witch of the West.
Well,
yeah, they did. Oh.
That showed that so many crossovers. Like they did an Aliens parody where they all work in the cryogenic chambers. They did one where they're Indiana Jones,
Star Wars.
That was before Star Wars. That was Disney's? Was it Disney's Muppet Babies or was it just Jim Henson's?
Jim Henson's.
Yeah. Okay, so he wasn't okay. I was like, but it was Disney, but they showed some Star Wars footage. That's crazy. I want so that was a good show. I grew up on that one, but yeah. So Tailspin had to be for me. What about Darkwing Duck, guys? Darkwing Duck, you didn't like?
I love Darkwing Duck. I just can't remember a single episode though.
It's been so long.
I just remember the intro video, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I just liked the fact it crossed into DuckTales.
Oh, with
Launchpad.
Yeah, and then the pilot dude, what's his name? Right? Is that's the same guy?
Yeah,
Who's the mechanical guy?
Gizmo Duck.
Is he the one that did cross? Did he cross over?
He crossed
a couple
over
times.
once.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I always get confused. They all look alike, dude. They all look like ducks. Goddamn ducks. But what movie? I'm excited. I'm kind of excited for the Wolverine, man. It's been getting.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's been getting actually really good reviews, but it's actually. They're doing the whole. Did you guys see Iron Man 3? Did you see?
I never got around to seeing it. It'll be out on
a
DVD
lot of
soon.
it seems like a lot of the Marvels or whatever. Right, that's Marvel, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're doing they're going back to just kind of this the simple they're focusing on the the more intimate aspects of that character instead of action. Apparently, this doesn't have too much action. It has more of a serious tone to it and stuff like that. So that's what I hear, man. So it's
it'll work. It'll work. I thought the first Wolverine had too much intimate bullshit.
Too much crap.
I just want to see people getting killed.
Oh man,
and bad CG, but
it's I'm very excited for the Avengers 2, which was announced last weekend or something for
the Age of Ultron,
the Voltron or whatever. Yeah, Ultron. I know Joss Whedon, he wasn't even going to come back for it. He kind of I'll just do this one and on whatever. And they offered him they backed up the truck or whatever, dumped all that money in his lawn.
Are you sure?
Well, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess I got to do it. And he's pretty much going to be that. He's that director or whatever, writer-director that's going to be shaking up everything. He's going to be putting him through their paces kind of thing. So by the end of the movie, they're going to be, they're going to probably kill off somebody again and stuff like that. So
well, is Robert Downey even gonna be in it?
Yeah, he signed at least for the Avengers and at least one more Iron Man movie or something, and that netted him another.
They'll tie him to the Guardians of the Universe.
Oh, right? No,
because they announced that movie last year.
Okay,
but I'm not sure what that one is.
It's like the Avengers in space. It's like a different group of cosmic superheroes.
There you go.
That travel and fight Galactus.
Joe doesn't know this. No, I'm sorry. How about Jurassic Park in space? Come on, guys. Come on. Didn't they did a video game that
Dino
involved
Crisis 3.
There you go. I swear to God, it took place in the space station.
All the dinosaurs had no skin. And they were in space.
I saw this movie the other day. It was just randomly on. It was called something with thunder or something. Sounds of Thunder or Thunderstorm, whatever.
A Sound of Thunder.
What is that
Is
called?
that the one where they go back in time to kill a dinosaur wrong or
they
something?
literally they created like an what was it, an ecosystem where you could only walk like a little plank or something, like a little path.
It's a pathway that's inner
like in a time
lineal.
Yeah, and if you step out of that path, you like alter
like Simpsons.
Yeah. Like if you step on, it was some weird stuff. It had I forgot who Ben Kingsley was in it. Of course, what's up with him and being like he was in Blood Rain, I think, and then he was in A Sound of Thunder or whatever. He kind of did those weird movies for
Suspect Zero.
Yeah, he did some weird. Then he does some awesome movies, and then he I don't know, maybe that paycheck. Everybody needs that paycheck, man. But A Sound of Thunder, man. Literally, I don't know what the whole plot was, but like you have to follow the little.
It was based on the book.
Okay, I'm sure the book was better.
So if you saw the Simpsons episode, it's the exact same premise. If you change one aspect of the past, you can send a ripple of a chain of events that will alter your perspective of the present. So in that movie, a butterfly somehow got killed or something, and they keep going back trying to figure out what went wrong and. Every time you go back, something drastically changes again. They keep fucking it up until
my God!
And then he comes back, he goes back one more time. Everyone's dead by then. He goes back, and everyone's back alive. So
yeah,
like nothing happened.
Obviously, the movie bombed. The special effects were worse than the Jurassic Park effects that came like 15 years earlier or whatever. So that's when you know it's kind of bad.
I thought it was kind of creepy at points though with the lizard primates.
Yeah,
that scene was like creepy as hell. No, but
so
the rest of the movie was horrible.
I suggest to not watch that movie. If that's ever on TV, just skip the shit and just go watch. Sister Wives or whatever.
Wives.
That you'll have a better time, or Honey Boo Boo. I have yet to see an episode of Honey Boo Boo. I don't know if you guys have or not.
I think I blocked that channel.
you blocked that whole channel, man. But you're missing out, man. You're missing out on.
Isn't it the Travel Channel or something?
TLC.
TLC.
Unfortunately, I find it really weird that it's on TLC, the Learning Channel. Yet it just doesn't compute with me that why would that be on that station? But they have. I don't know. I'm thankfully I've stayed away from reality TV. I don't. I still miss Flava Flav. What happened to that? When he was trying to get married or something. I don't know. He did that dating show. I miss MTV. I can't wait to get that back.
I miss MTV when they actually played music.
Whoa, no. Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s.
Carson Daly.
Yeah. Carson Daly. TRL, man. TRL.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Oh, fuck. That's the 70s, I think. No. Did you guys hear about the casting rumors of Star Wars?
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling and DiCaprio was I think supposed to be like rumored.
And what's his name? Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yeah. Zac Efron. Yeah, it was. I don't know, man. I got a little scared there for a minute. DiCaprio flat out just denied the rumors. He wants to be in Robotech instead, is what he flat out said.
That'll be cool.
He's been eyeing Robotech. He's been eyeing a bunch of because he's a producer because he's very powerful. Wherever he wants to bring Akira, to live action. But that's a movie that's kind of hard. It's just like
I think that movie's 20 years too late.
That and it's kind of like Watchmen, like that. Watchmen was kind of like somewhat an unfilmable movie, but they somehow found a way to do it, whatever. But Akira, they're trying. They'll have a director, an actor, and then creative differences that'll drop out. But Robotech is pretty interesting. That'll be I don't know. I love Robotech.
It's just what F-14s that turn into robots.
Pretty much right.
That's the whole
right.
thing.
Joe, did you see Robotech? Did you watch Robotech?
I remember Robotech.
As long as Michael Bay stays the fuck away from it, that'd be a great movie.
Have George Lucas be a consultant on Robotech. Just mess it up.
Yeah, that could work. Hey, George Lucas can do no wrong except for something.
I want a MechWarrior movie. They've done so many live action segments for the video games. Yeah. Why can't we just make this into a movie?
That's true.
There's like 18 games of the MechWarrior series.
There is. I don't know, Kit. If Ryan Gosling was cast in Star Wars, would that deter you away from watching Star Wars? I mean,
it's Star Wars. I'm probably gonna watch it, but it may end up Phantom Menacing.
Still a better choice than Life as a House Boy. What's his name?
Hayden Christensen.
Hayden
Christensen, where I haven't seen him in anything lately.
He did good in episode 3.
I don't mind Jumper.
Okay, Jumper was actually not too bad with the Paladins and the whatever War of the Warcraft references, or they leveled up. Samuel Jackson, right?
It was him versus Mace the whole movie.
It was. He did go up against Mace on the Mace Windu on.
It was cool. I don't know. It was a fun movie to watch. A lot more fun than episode 2 or 1.
The third one has to be the strongest in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
It had more whoa.
It had the strongest and weakest moments of the franchise, but
kind of thing. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Hayden Christensen needs to come back to do something because I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure he's doing fine off the Star Wars franchise movie or with
money. It would be nice to
see
Anakin come in as a ghost.
They should do all that they switched out
old Anakin
for the new Anakin, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was like, no, why? Whatever.
Did you see that picture of all the old original cast at DragonCon or whatever?
No, when was this?
Harrison Ford wasn't there. He's never there. So, but they had Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
They had Chewbacca. What's his name?
Peter Mayhew.
Yeah.
Peter Mayhew. They got Warwick Davis and Carrie Fisher, and the guy was Daniels something. That was C-3PO.
Oh, Anthony Daniels.
Yeah.
They're all there. They're all doing autographs, being cool. And Han was nowhere to be found.
Han, where are you? He makes the bigger appearance. He goes to the San Diego. He does San Diego he was there this year for Ender's Game.
God, that movie's gonna be so good.
I can't wait to see that.
It better be good, I should say.
It better be goddamn good. X-Men Future Past, right? Days of Future Past. Days of Thunder Past. It looks good, man. They took a little panoramic photo of everybody, and everybody was there, man. Ian McKellen, Picard,
Fassbender.
yeah, everybody. The hot chick from Hunger Games, Jennifer
Lawrence.
She's
hot,
so
dude.
hot right now.
The Zoolander.
But Joe, what is okay? So going back to the Avengers, so I don't know who's Ultron. What is that? I don't know.
I actually don't know because I don't read a lot of Marvel. So yeah, Ultron I thought was.
Yeah. Google.
Yeah, you got to Google.
That's Voltron. Ultron.
No, I know what Voltron is.
I know Voltron would have made money in the movie.
Why don't they? Yeah, go back to Ultron or Voltron or whatever. Ultron.
Yeah, Voltron.
When they first announced it, I swear to God, I thought Voltron, but how are they gonna make that work? That was a robot. So they got to So I don't know. He looks like a robotic.
Yeah.
He made a cameo in the Avengers 54 1968.
Wow. This is a really old one. He looks like the Green Goblin with silver.
With silver on it. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I've never really heard of Ultron because, like I said, I don't read the comics or whatever.
See what his powers and abilities are.
I wait for the movies.
They'll probably make a comic about the movie.
He is pure,
or the book.
He's pretty much Veacher.
What is that?
This is what I'm getting out of it. From the original Star Trek movie, you know how they had the huge ship that had a conscious core of it.
What episode was this on?
The Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Oh yeah, the boring one, the boring movie.
Yeah,
the one I kind of I kept nodding.
35-minute glory shots of the Enterprise, but yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, so this is just a robot with super powers, and I don't know. He's almost like General Grievous meets a Sentinel.
Are you a fan of Did you watch all episodes of the original Star Trek?
No, I haven't.
What's wrong with you, Joe? Get out! No, I'm sorry.
I want to see the original.
When are you not a fan? You're not a fan of Star Trek?
Not
or
really.
Star Wars. You're a Star Wars guy.
I'm a Star Wars guy. But I do want to start watching the old original series and the Next Generation.
They beefed up the graphics on it. They
you should have bought them when we had them at GameStop for the.
They did. They had like all the collections.
They come in like a plastic bin with the Starfleet insignia.
That's how I caught up on the Next Generation. Was just it would be dead at work, and I'll just throw in discs into the and then all of a sudden I went through all 7 seasons. I'm like, what in the holy shit. So
I have watched a couple episodes
and countless viewings of Orgasmo while the customers are in the store.
I would my boss at the video game store you could watch, try to keep it PG-13 whatever. I'm like, okay. So but sometimes I would throw in a rated R movie, guys, and
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Brotherhood of the Wolf, man, that was a good movie.
Best movie ever, where boobs turn into mountains.
I mean, isn't that what really happens, guys? Boobs eventually they evolve, they turn into mountain. They turn into mountains and you climb it, right? I mean,
have you not seen that movie yet, Joe?
No, I haven't.
Brotherhood of the Wolf. I went in there. All I know is like a French film or some bull crap like that. And I'm like, whatever. And then all of a sudden I'm like, this is great. It's a martial arts flick pretty much. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? Had that one guy, I don't know what's his name. He's like a really good martial artist. He hosts like a cooking show on
Iron Chef.
Iron Chef. He hosts Iron Chef. I'm like, what happened? And then the other day, you remember Lou Diamond Phillips, man? He showed up he's on a TV series called He's on a TV series called Longmore. Longmore, not Lawnmore. So all these people just appear out of nowhere, man. Just like Sean Astin. Another thing, he tweeted something. He's on Twitter. He's like, "Hey, I'm hosting a radio show now." I'm like, "What?" So I go on and I'm like, "Okay, cool, man. What kind of show is this? Like a variety show kind of thing?" No, it's a political show kind of thing. So Sean Astin, Sheen Astin. He sits there for 3-4 hours sometimes, and he just talks politics. He takes in callers and stuff like that. So I was like, well, hopefully they calling him in for another movie or something soon. So I don't know. It's crazy, but Lord of the Rings. I want to watch that movie again, man. But it's how many times have you seen Lord of the Rings, Matt? Have you seen
extended editions? Or
are you that type of guy who were just like watch it over and over and over
5 times? Nice
in a row.
I'll watch it if it's on, but I don't think I will actually go put it in the DVD player or anything.
I had a friend, and you knew this guy who he had a 5-disc DVD changer or whatever, and it was always full of Lord of the Rings.
Is he
movies.
The long-haired Asian fellow?
No.
Okay.
He's the other guy.
The
friend.
partner?
Yeah, the partner. The
domestic partner? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he would literally he would put no other movie in there.
He was the same way though, except that he did it with the soundtracks. He'd always play DJ for me, like when
I love these. Check out this soundtrack. But yeah, any other comic book stuff coming up besides what we just mentioned? I mean,
what do you got here? You got Green Lantern.
Yeah. Joe brought some show and tell. We got the camera here, so if you want to show the camera real quick, hold it up.
Take it over there.
Inglorious 10p 10p. 10p. That's not really that great of a. 10p. And 10p. Inglorious
it's like
10p.
1 pixel.
1080p. So what do you got, Joe? What do we got this week? Show and tell, dude.
Green Lantern number 21. It's the first one. Remember, I talked about Green Lantern number 20 a while back.
Yeah.
The last Green Lantern that Jeff Johns wrote. This one's the first one written by Robert Venditti.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with his work, but I was like real skeptical. But this was like freaking awesome.
All right, so
it's basically like, okay, you know the story of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
He becomes the leader because at the end of the Wrath of the first Lantern, all the Guardians are killed. So Hal Jordan now has to take over the Green Lantern Corps, and he has no idea what he's doing. so it's like they get in this battle and they get reinforcements. He lets all the rings go, and the people who their reinforcements are all the new recruits who don't know how to use their rings.
Oh shit, dude! They're all like, whoa!
Yeah. So it's like it was. I mean, I'm definitely gonna probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Yeah. But I'm more than likely going to keep this on my list. I was actually thinking about taking it off because without Jeff Johns, I'm like, yeah, it's only going to go down.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it didn't. It stayed. I love this issue. I can't wait to read the next one.
What else we got? So did you start up Edge of the Empire?
We haven't actually played our first official game.
Okay. Show the camera. The glorious 10p.
That's actually from the beginner box. That's the rule book from the beginner box. The actual core rule book is like 460 pages.
Jesus. Have you read all 460 pages?
No, I've read all the ones that mattered.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do live playing, dude. Hire a cameraman, zoom in and out,
That would be cool.
4 hours.
It's a lot different than a lot of because of the dice mechanic. Like now, remember how in D&D and Pathfinder and stuff like that, you got numbers. You gotta you roll a D20 and then you add your strength, your abilities. In this one, everything's on dice. Like if you want to make a melee attack, it's 2 difficulty dice. So you take and you add your positive dice to it, and you're hoping to get more positives than negatives. But even if you miss, you could still hurt someone or do something.
Yeah.
So it's like not always a total loss, or you could hit and end up hurting yourself.
A lot of these stats and stuff looks like what they based Star Wars. The Old Republic on for the character sheets. You know what I'm talking the willpower, the cunning, presence, and all that.
Yeah, I know I saw that before. You just gotta you gotta build your character with whatever you want. Like I have right now I think my one character is I think he's a doctor.
Okay.
I got a Bothan doctor, a little short 4-foot horse guy. He's got the head of a horse.
Mm-hmm. No, I want to try it out. I definitely want to try it out. Yeah.
It seems like it's got a lot of good possibilities. It's a lot different from any other RPG I've played so far. I've always played the D20 rules where you got your D20 and you add all your modifiers. This one, your dice are going to change all the time.
Yeah.
Because depending on which skill you use, like you take your ability score plus the skill, and whichever number is higher, that's how many dice you get. Whichever number is lower, that's the ones you upgrade.
Oh, let's upgrade that shit,
man. And then you get to your difficulty. It's like if you got a medium task, that's 2 difficulty die. If you're trying to do it with if you're trying to slice a terminal with a broken arm, you add another difficulty, setback die.
So basically, it's Dungeons and Dragons with
it is Dungeons and Dragons, but it's got a new mechanic to it.
Okay.
All right. So worth it? Worth checking out?
I think it is. I can't wait to start playing. Hopefully, you guys will get in on it.
Oh yeah,
we'll tear that shit up, dude.
Get up in there.
We'll bring some bitches over. Booze and drugs.
There you go. That'll work.
The last thing, I think the last game we attempted was yours. Where I created a character for Pathfinder, I think.
Right. I don't think you ever played the character.
I created it. It took like 5 hours.
I love that movie.
Yeah, Pathfinder was awesome. Remember that movie?
Carl Urban?
You never got back together with us.
I know, man. You guys kicked me out, dude. You guys kicked me out of the group, dude. I'm too brown.
They killed you in your sleep. They rolled.
I was brown and they were white, and I threw off the balance or whatever. So they were like freaking out. They're like, too much brown up in this shit, dude.
I always thought you were viewed as the accent piece. the Sesame Street thing. One of these things is not like the others.
Then they have one. I don't know, man. I love how Sesame Street. Obviously everybody grew up on Sesame Street and stuff like that. But I love how they throw those controversial episodes in, where like one of the puppets had AIDS or something.
Yeah, they created
like
one of the Muppets on Sesame Street was HIV positive.
Did that Muppet pass away, or
I don't know. I stopped.
Is it still with us?
I stopped watching Sesame Street when I was like 21.
Jesus Christ. Have they introduced a gay puppet?
Skeeter.
Skeeter
and Scooter. I thought were weird.
I don't know.
Like she was a lesbian because she was on the sports and whatever, but she never made it into the actual feature films.
But just guys, there's nothing wrong with gay puppets. I'm sure that Sesame Street will most likely not.
That was Big Bird and Snuffleupagus, right? They were intimate.
They totally banged. They totally banged, man.
Snuffleupagus, no.
Are you guys fan of stoner films? Are you guys fan just stoner films or whatever?
You saying it as a genre or
just like Harold Kumar,
Jane Silent Bob.
Yeah, Jane Silent Bob. Joe, are you fan of those? What do you mean? Being from the 80s,
Friday.
Yeah, any Kevin Smith movie.
Any Kevin Smith. BuzzFeed did like a top 11 or something, so they're doing a countdown. But they did add at the very top Jesse and Chester from Dude, Where's My Car? Remember that?
That movie is so annoying.
Yeah, I didn't bother with that one.
Is it me? I don't know why I remember the scene. This makes me weird, but didn't they make out at one point?
That makes you weird. The only scene that sticks out in my mind was when they get into the emu pit.
Yeah.
The thing attacks.
Weren't they? Yeah, weren't they? Is that where they were dealing with a strange cult or
Yeah.
whatever? And then
the aliens.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh God, whatever, man.
And then
Silas and Jamal from How High never even bothered.
That's when they smoked their friend's ghost and they got real smart and they got Harvard.
Yeah. Bill S. Preston and was it whatever Bill and Ted?
Esquire.
Yeah,
Esquire.
They were stoners. Is that what you're telling me? They're stoners. They didn't smoke. I don't believe this. They are just
way.
They are naturally just like that. Bill and Ted filmed in around here. I think they were at Sunsplash. I think
Scottsdale.
Yeah. They were at the Sunsplash. I forgot who went down the slide or whatever. Who's the one that got kind of branched off and he was
Napoleon.
Napoleon was going on his own adventure and shit like that. He was on the tubes and shit like that. He was. Arizona. Woo. Craig and Smokey from Friday. What do you think?
You don't have to lie, Craig.
You have to lie, Greg. Ted and John from Ted. Have you seen Ted?
Yes, I love Ted.
I've seen Ted.
No one in my family likes it though.
What?
Well, my mom thought it was vulgar and offensive. Like, what? Come on,
Mom. Come on now. Come on. Kumar and Harold, number 6 came in at number 6. They're.
What about where's Biodome and this?
I hope it's in here. Saul and Dale and Dale from Pineapple Express.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
I have that movie. I never watched it.
What? Why not? Why not, man?
I'm gonna save you, dude.
Oh my God.
He's like humping the back of his arms. And he's like,
Jay and Silent Bob came in at number 4.
Anything they're in, I'll watch.
Right. Smoke some fatties. He has a bag or whatever. In the time machine or mystery machine or whatever. I love how they incorporated that.
That song came on the radio the other day, and that's the only thing I can think of was that scene from Jay and Silent Bob where they're driving down the road in a mystery machine.
What the
like Shaggy's out in the front.
Well, let's come with
the
me
girls
to
are
go
dancing with her.
on a magic carpet.
I kind of miss Scooby Doo. I haven't seen it in years. I know. Did they do a newest reincarnation of it recently?
What's his name? Matthew Lillard was at Comic-Con. He looks horrible.
I saw him in a George Clooney movie not too long ago, and he was like, he was the guy his wife was having an affair with. I'm like, is that Matthew fucking Lillard from Wing Commander or whatever the hell that movie with Freddie Freddie Prinze? Scream. I'll be right back.
He drools like constantly in that movie.
Cheech and Chong.
They're the classics.
Come on, dude.
You gotta love Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
I grew up with Cheech and Chong.
You personally, like you lived with them, like in a van down by the river. Cheech. I bought the records before I even saw the movies. I mean, I did it kind of backwards. Yeah. It was hilarious, like being a kid, in high school.
I seen that guy. He's always ringing the damn bell outside.
Hey, let me in. Let me in. We got Shaggy and Scooby Doo. Come on now. Don't tell me
they always have the munchies.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Did you guys see the movies?
Yeah,
I saw the first one.
I like how they made it appear like they were they'll be smoking like in the opening of the movie. There's like smoke coming out of the van. They're like, oh yeah, that tastes so good, or it's a good. And the door opens and they're like they're cooking food or whatever. It's like, what? Come on. But it's generally assumed that they are stoners, and I wouldn't. What the Walter and the dude, Big Lebowski.
Really?
Nah, I don't agree with that.
I would totally see Biodome on that list.
Stephen Baldwin, Pauly Shore, a bunch of other people in the whatever.
The Arizona.
In Arizona. Mm-hmm. Wow. God. A lot of awesome movies were filmed in Arizona. Nothing memorable.
It's all but the squirrel fire of 87.
The only memorable... Do you guys have a favorite Pauly Shore movie? Even though he sucks as an actor, he was in Encino
Pauly
Man,
Shore Must Die,
Jury Duty.
I loved Encino Man. I have
in the Army now. Come on now, man. I refuse to think that there was a time in America that he was a movie star and he was releasing, movies that, kind of did okay at the box office. Carrot Top, a lot of people forget that Carrot Top made a movie as well, chairman of the board or whatever.
I forgot about that.
He's literally surfing on a board. That's literally the cover of the movie. I didn't bother to see that. It was a bomb.
Well, it's like Mr. Deeds, though. He inherits an entire company.
Very
Yeah,
sneaky. Very sneaky. It's like, whoa!
The dude from
the guy? He's in all Sandler movies. Yeah. Whoa!
The second time that happened. Edit.
I guess.
He's in the Transformers movies, and he's in the Oh Brother, We're Out Thou.
Yes, he's in a lot. He collaborates with a lot of people. The Coens, those guys, and he's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. I mean, do you think Adam Sandler's pretty much? Is he done? Is it time for him?
I thought he was done a while ago.
Yeah, he's done, man. Just stop.
He keeps playing the same roles.
He is. He's just Adam Sandler, we're gonna start doing a petition. We're gonna start signing petitions. I think.
I'm getting too old for this shit. That's all the movies are bringing now.
I gave up watching his movies when he did the one where he played his sister, and then I forgot the movie.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah, Jack and Jill. I think Pacino was in it, and I'm like.
He was like only saving grace in that whole movie.
Yeah, waste a big talent. Then again, Pacino kind of has gone a little downhill as well. De Niro will start. He's kind of keeping it there. Unfortunately,
the Fockers,
and Silver Linings Playbook or whatever the hell that movie.
That was a great movie. That was
an awesome movie. My only complaint, it did lose a star because Jennifer Lawrence did not show any kind of
boobs
cleavage. So maybe in the sequel.
Yeah, she talks like a slut and she acts like a slut.
She likes in the
movie, sleeps around with everyone in the town.
Yeah,
but
in
the
movie she slept with literally everybody. I'm like, okay, are you gonna show one of these things?
No. She doesn't do that anymore.
Okay, yeah. She doesn't. I don't do that anymore. I once slept with everybody in my office, huh? So all right, man. So I think, wow. So this is on a very special episode. So yeah, we hopefully this comes out on video. Well, I'm gonna add some effects. I'm gonna add some
stars and puppets.
Add some. It's gonna like.
Are you gonna make it rain on me again?
Damn right. It's gonna be yellow rain too. It's gonna be questionable.
It's gonna be like the R. Kelly video over.
Is that guy even doing anything?
Yeah, I think he had new.
He's still peeing on. Is he still peeing on people?
That's my Robert. Pissing on people.
I wanna drip. Oh, girl, I wanna pee on you.
Haters wanna.
Hey, man, girls dig that, right?
Lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you.
Drip, drip, drip.
Yes, I do. I'll pee on you. I'll drip on you. Nothing makes my life complete until I turn your face into a toilet seat.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, that was the best show ever.
Yeah. So, Joe, we're like I said, man. What's your screen name? What for Twitter? Like I said, so all the ladies out there could know this.
Find me on Twitter at Jedi Knight 52.
Yeah, ladies, look at that screen name, man.
Becoming more active.
Prepare your ovaries
all the every day.
Start your labias. Ladies, he's the only person out there with that name, Jedi Knight. Or did you try Jedi Knight, or was that taken and you just?
I usually put a number on things just because.
Why you gotta be weird, dude?
Jedi Kniggets.
Jedi's like Jedi Knight 52.
All right, because that is the year you were born. I'm assuming.
No, that was because of the DC's new 52
Whoa!
line.
How did I not figure that one out? Matt, I think he tweets. This guy tweets. Like,
non-stop, even my sleep. You all find me at to start a source. Yo. My tweets be off the hook, yo.
Yo.
Yo, dog.
Yeah, no. You should just tweet random shit. No.
The syllables.
You should do that, man. What are you tweeting? There's a Twitter handle for Big Ben. Is that what it's called? The clock in
Big
London?
Ben?
Yeah. Literally,
7 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
It literally, when it tweets, all it's doing is ding, 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 or whatever. It literally, the whole Twitter stream of that is just ding, 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 and it has like 100,000 followers.
That's awesome.
And people are retweeting that. So it's crazy. Why are we doing shit like that?
How do inanimate objects have more tweets and followers than us? This doesn't make any sense.
It's mostly,
we should make a tweeter file for the soundboard and have
seriously
more followers.
Dong. If you guys are on Twitter, you guys need to follow. It's gonna get a little crazy here.
Blinkety blink.
I like girls. daily or something like that. It's like it has like 1 million followers. All they do is post pictures of naked girls. And I have no idea. I thought there was like some sort of rules or stuff like that to like you can't post nude pictures, but that's been going on for a year or two now. So follow them, man. I created an account. I was bored one day called I Like Burritos Daily.
Oh yeah,
and
you just like go to fucking Burrito Express or
yeah, dude. I was gonna. I all my pictures every day were just random pictures of burritos. Like I'll Google burritos and I'm like, oh. Send, and like I'm like, all right, I'm done with that. So that's what I do every day, guys.
Seems like a tapped out source.
Oh shit, Tony.
I also did register the at Nerd NATO. It's there. It's mine. Surprisingly, nobody took that Nerd NATO. Nobody.
North American Treaty Organization.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Click Commander.
Oh, NATO like tornado.
Yeah. Not NATO. Not NATO. Nerd NATO is ours, guys. So if you want to use it to do some random shit with it, it's always gonna be there. So you could always find me at Burrito Johnson. I tweet occasionally. You'll see me on there. Just follow all the ladies. That's all you got to do. They're usually, you'll find me. So.
Under them.
Under them. On top of them. Wait a minute. Under them. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to do it. I think this is a good, we'll call it hostful episode. No, we'll just talk about ourselves for an hour or two. Yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I think, so say goodbye. Wave to the camera, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The limbo. Basic messages just go too slow. Need to tell you how I really feel. Use my big words so you know it's real. My attitude vibrate for you. Our million hearts are beating in tune. If my words are smooth like a love between me and you, I would never lose the feeling that comes from you. Wish I could write good and be good too. And I can read the middle that came from you. Did you get my love limbo? I sent it through the limbo. My instant messages just go too slow. Need to tell you how I really feel. Use my big words so you know it's real. Feel you the most, everything. I strain every time I think to compare your pretty thing. Know what I mean? Let's nudge between. Morning, baby, feel more good. Stuff between me and you, girl, like Oreo do. My words are great, they love you and I made. Just bragging to the one mistake I ever ate. Did you get my love limbo? I sent it to the limbo. My instant messages just go too slow. Did I tell you how I really feel? Use my big words so you know it's real. They're tasty chitlins and chicken wings. Wanna eat you up more than anything. Like a sunrise on a pretty lake. Love you I wanna make. The words never seem to come. Something good, but it only sounds dumb. Loving you, long as a rainbow. You pretty smile and make me know. Well, my heart can know three things that make you so. Did you get my love memo? Did you get my love memo? I sent it to the limbo. My instant messages go too slow. Need to tell you how I really feel. In the big